Can you buy a condo in a 55 plus community if you are not 55? The answer is yes. Yes, you can buy a condo in a 55 plus community if you are not 55. The answer is no. You can't buy a condo in a 55 plus community if you are not 55. Does that sound confusing? Did I just give you two answers? Yeah, I did, and it is confusing. It can get very confusing. There is a federal law that governs all age-related communities. According to the law, at least 80% of the occupied units must have at least one resident who is 55 years of age or older. This is what we refer to as the 80-20 rule. If there is a 55 plus community, these associations must strictly adhere to these rules set forth by the federal government. If they do not, they could lose the 55 plus status. Plus, you know what? They could also open themselves up for lawsuits. However, there is not really much regulation for that 20%. That's why I said yes. On the one hand, you can legally buy into it if you're not 55 plus, but then on the other hand, I said, well, no, maybe you can't. The reason I said that is that 20% is usually filled up with perhaps there's a married couple, one is at least 55 and the other one is not quite. But if the parent or family member passes away and wills the property to someone under the age of 55, well, that is allowed, and that person will not be required by law to sell the condo. Where it gets tricky for that person, and this is why you should really read the rules and regulations, is perhaps that person under 55, yes, they can inherit the property. However, they may not be allowed to live there until they're at least 55. This 55 plus rule, 80-20 rule, yes, can be a little confusing. That's why it's very good for you to try to find out ahead of time, either before you go into contract, or at least here in the state of Florida, you have a couple of days to read all of the documents. The good news is with the internet, so many associations have their rules and regulations online, or you can even ask your realtor to help you and try to find out the information if you're not quite 55 and you want to move into the complex. If you would like to see a video about the 4 big lies about 55 plus communities, then take a look at this video that Tom and I did. I'm Kathryn Larkin. I know you know my business partner is Tom Steck, President of the Realtor Association for 2024. Together we are the TomKat team. Tom and I, we sell paradise in Pinellas.